have a couple of pictures I took when I
Yeah.
just went to them. I'll show
And I
you.
was reading about it now. Clinton Avenue,
Yes,
one side of the building
yes,
is Vanderbilt Avenue,
yes.
right?
Right,
Clinton Avenue is parallel
to the bishop's house, right?
to Clinton.
Bishop's house.
Yeah, well, the entrance to the building
Yes.
where they live, that's not Clinton
No, it's
Avenue.
on Willoughby.
That's the one. I couldn't think of the
Yeah.
name,
Yeah,
and George
Willoughby.
couldn't think of it either. Willoughby.
Yes, Willoughby.
Willoughby Street
Avenue.
Avenue?
Willoughby Avenue.
Huh?
Yes, Willoughby Street is down in Brooklyn Heights. Yeah.
Well, because there's also a Clinton Street,
That's
because
true.
I worked for a short time at, what's the college there, the big college?
Oh,
Francisco.
down, downtown Brooklyn Heights?
No,
Oh,
you keep on going. Clinton,
oh,
One by
not St. Joseph's College.
no,
That's
St.
where you
Joseph's, I
go. You
worked
worked
there.
forever.
Yeah. What's the other college that is so famous?
Oh,
down there?
Pratt.
Pratt Institute.
Right. Oh, and you worked there
I
too?
worked, that was the first place I worked when I got there for about a month or two, but then I switched to, and I was very happy at
Yes.
the Dillon Child Study Center,
Yes.
which they built while I was there.
I know.
Yeah. it
And
was-
when did you move to New Jersey? That's what we were trying
I
to
moved in
figure out.
December of, I don't know, I forget what year.
Yeah.
And I'm very sorry I did that. I never should have done that to my kids, because in the middle of the year,
Oh,
took
the
them-
school.
and they
Yeah,
changed
yeah.
from the Catholic school to public school.
And they went
Well, they were kind of lost. And every weekend I would come to Brooklyn, take a couple of friends over,
Yeah.
and, because they didn't have any friends or anything like that. They made a lot of friends afterwards, and,
Yes.
they did all right. But
And didn't your friend Daisy live near there?
yeah, that's why I moved there, because her husband was in the real estate business, and he was selling houses. And the house that we bought,
Yeah,
he had it, he was selling it, and
Okay.
it was a good,
Yeah.
it was a nice little house.
Yes. I remember.
And I was glad I got it, but I never should have moved in the month of December because of
Yeah,
them,
yeah, yeah.
And then my husband got sick,
I know, that was
and
horrible.
it was
That
horrible
was
what we
horrible.
went
I
through
can't
there.
believe it. And didn't he have a stroke or a heart attack?
Oh, first he had a heart attack.
Heart
In Brooklyn, he still had the first heart attack, but when he went there, he had a stroke, and that was the worst part of it, because that affected his speech
Yes.
and his eyesight and everything.
Oh, that was so sad. I remember that.
But
And what year did he pass away?
in '81, yeah, it's been quite a few years.
Wow. And what a sweet man. We always talk about him and you guys.
Yeah.
Oh,
And
wow.
Chino's, remember the restaurant?
I remember Chino's too.
You remember
Yeah,
Chino's,
yeah.
right?
Even I was. Pandemic?
Yeah.
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 You remember the dog? The dog that
Lisa.
you had? No, the
Oh.
dog that you had.
Oh, Snooper the Beagle.
Yeah.
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 That
You
dog.
were such a brave little girl.
Oh, to put that dog to sleep. When I think about that, all
I don't know how you ever did that.
I don't know.
I couldn't believe it.
And I put him on the bed and I took pictures and everything, knowing I was going to do it. He bit me. I still have marks on my abdomen from when he would die.
Really, you
He
can.
bit my mother a couple of times.
Yeah, I know he.
Did my mommy? Did she tell you, like, if you would drop anything, you could drop this on the floor. He would go over and you'd go to pick it up and he would go to bite you. I was like,
Isn't
"What
that
is-"
something, huh?
And then I felt guilty. I thought, I'm going to go away to college. How am I going to leave this dog with my mother or my parents and it's going to bite them?
But she was so brave, my Lord, I couldn't believe that.
Nobody knew.
You decided to do that and you went ahead and she did it all by
I
herself.
was going to sleep. It was,
Yeah, I remember this.
I couldn't have done it.
I would.
She had a
Yeah.
lot of guts.
I don't
would-
know. Looking back, I wouldn't. Was it the right thing?
I don't think you would do that now.
I probably wouldn't do it
Do
now.
you have a dog now?
Always. We've always had
I
dogs.
love
now.
dogs. I had one until about
You did?
5 years ago,
Oh.
4 or 5 years ago. And when he died right there. One night I was watching TV and he and I alone.
Yeah.
And I used to walk him 4 times a day and take him out and everything. He was a big dog. And I said, they wanted to give me another dog and even a little chihuahua like my mother. No. I don't want to love another dog because it's like one of the family.
Yes.
And I didn't want to go through that again.
Yes.
And the night when the dog was sick, nobody would come and help me take him to a vet or anything like that.
Yeah.
So he died.
Yeah.
Who knows whether, oh, well, let's not think about that.
What kind of dog?
Oh, he was a great big dog, black with long hair.
Oh,
He was a mixture of a couple of things. But he was the sweetest thing in the world.
Oh.
His name was Mac.
Mac.
I called him Mac because when I got him, he was a little puppy, and Renee was living here with Michael, my only grandson.
Okay.
And I said, what do we call him? What do we call him? Well, Michael's initials are M-A-C, Michael Anthony Kemps. So I said, let's call him Mac.
That's good.
Because he was supposed to be Michael's dog. But Michael went back. He used to come spend time with us
I
here.
heard that, yeah.
But he went back to his mother's, because they got divorced.
Right. I heard that.
Yeah, and he used to spend most of the time in New York, and then he'd come here for vacations.
And how old is Michael now?
Michael is 29.
Okay.
He almost got married a couple of months ago, but the thing, at the last moment, everything disappears. And he lived with me for about 4 years.
I heard, and you liked it, right?
No, I didn't.
Oh, you didn't?
Well, I did while he was here. It was all right.
Yeah.
I never saw him, you know.
Okay.
It was one of those things. But I still have stuff in that bedroom. He still hasn't taken everything away, and it was.
And is he in New York now?
No, he's
Michael?
here.
Oh,
He's living.
Oh, because the mother lives.
When he became 18, he left New York, and he's living here since then. Yeah. He likes it down here very much.
Good.
Yeah.
And Georgie has no children, right?
No, Laura can't have any children.
Aw.
So they never had any children. And it's too bad because they have dogs and cats, and they're the kids. And they love children, you know.
Georgie. Oh, gosh, I can remember him coming back from summers in Miami, Collins Avenue, and they all were tan. But little George with that tan body and the hair.
Look at them there.
I have to see that.
Take a look. There's George and Laura over there.